Hello my dear students. So today we will start with the properties of transpose of matrices. Till last class I had explained you up to transpose of matrix. I even explained you what it is. It is nothing but interchanging rows and columns. Okay. So the further on for today's class we have properties of transpose of matrices. So you have four properties. Okay, your first property tells A transpose of transpose. Okay, A transpose of transpose. You have here A transpose. Its transpose is always equal to A. Means which matrix they have given you transpose of that matrix. If once again if you do transpose, you will get the actual matrix, whatever the question is. Second property is K into A of whole transpose is equal to K into A transpose, where K is any constant. Like if some number you have like half, 1 by 3, 1 by 2 or 1, and you have a matrix. Multiplying that with the transpose, you can only get the matrix transpose, not that number transpose. Okay, where K is any, it is any constant. Third is in terms of addition, A plus B whole transpose is nothing, A transpose plus B transpose. In terms of product, A into B transpose, it is B transpose into A transpose. Okay, when you open it up, it will be B transpose into A transpose. Okay, these are the properties. This in detail I'll not show you. Please refer the textbook and go through it. Okay, which is most important and all. I'll focus on that. Properties explanation, like how it has derived, how it has come. Refer the textbook. Okay, for your better knowledge. Sorry for the background disturbance. I have taken an example. Okay, it is of a product. If A is equal to -2, 4, 5, B is equal to 1, 3, -6, verify that AB transpose should be equal to B transpose into A transpose. Okay, so we'll try to solve it. We'll see whether this holds good or no, whether we'll get same or we know. They're telling you to verify. So in verification, what they're asking, product its transpose, means our first what you'll tell, first work will be to find the product AB. Okay, so you can write as solution, write given AB. So solution, I've written we have our A and B. First you have to find AB. So let's find our AB. Simultaneously all of you do this part, so you know itself. What is our A? -2, 4, 5 into B it is. B is what? 1, 3, -6. So how we do? First row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. Right? So let's start then. -2 into 1 is -2. -2 into 3 is -6. -2 into -6, minus into minus plus, 2 into 6 is 12. Yes? Next, first row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. 4 into 1 is 4. 4 into 3 is 12. 4 into 6 is 24. Sign is minus. Same, third row, first column. 5 into 1 is 5. 5 into 3 is 15. 5 into 6 is 30. Sign plus into minus is minus. So this is your A, B. Right? You have got your A, B. See here you have only single one column and single one row. So your multiplication also becomes easy. There is no not any other term, so that you add up and all do. Okay, so this easily you can get it. Now next what you have to do, try to do the next part, that is finding the transpose. Find your AB transpose. AB transpose is what? Interchanging rows to columns. Try to do all of you. Here in verification, they have asked you AB transpose, right? So you can write AB transpose. So interchange your rows changes to columns. So how you will write? -2, -6, 12. In a column wise you will write rows. That is only a transpose mean, right? Row you will just write it in a column way. 5, 15, -30. So this one part you have done. You can take it as 1 or you can take it as LHS. Okay? Either 1 or you can take it as LHS. This is your AB transpose. Now next, right hand side they have said you it is what? B transpose into A transpose. So product of B transpose, A transpose you have to do. Before that you have to find a transpose of A and B separately. So first we will do that. So you can write now A is what? -2, 4, 5. So here on you'll write. So A transpose, how you'll write? See, it is one column. You should write in a row. Simple. -2, 4, 5. Column changes to row. Now similarly way find for B. What is B? 1, 3, -6. So your B transpose, it will change to column, right? 1, 3, -6. Writing in column B. So you have got A transpose also, B transpose also. Now you have to find product of what? B transpose into A transpose. Be careful, okay? Your product here it is B transpose, A transpose. Not A transpose into B transpose. So what is your B transpose? It is 1, 3, -6. And your A transpose is -2, 4, 5. Same way, multiply it. First row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column, right? So you can do 1 into 2 is -2 because minus sign is there. 1 into 4 is 4. 1 into 5 is 5. Next, 3 into 2 is 6. Plus into minus is minus. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. -6 into -2 is 6 2s are 12. Minus into minus becomes plus. 6 into 4 is 24. Minus into plus becomes minus. 6 5s are 30. Minus into plus becomes minus. And this is your B transpose into A transpose. You can take it as equation 2 or RHS. At the end you can see your LHS and RHS is same. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. Clearly, AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. That's it. Okay. And this problem is important problem. For 5 marks, they can ask you. Means like property only. If they give you the property and they said you have to explain it, prove the property, then you can take this example and you can prove it. Okay. You can mark as important. Okay, 5 marks it is. For 5 marks you can get it. Next you have symmetric matrices, symmetric and skew symmetric. So I have just written a definition. You can note it down. A square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be symmetric if A transpose is equal to A. That is, your Aij will be equal to Aj for all possible values of I and j, where your transpose will be equal to the given matrix itself. For example, I'll take an example and show you. For example, A is equal to √3, 2, 3, first column, second column 2, minus 1.5, minus 1, third column 3, minus 1, 1. So this is your matrix given A. So it is a symmetric matrix. What they have said, if A transpose should be equal to A. So when they have given you A, you have to find its transpose. So here only if I write its transpose, you can see row changes to column, right? Row changes to column. Better I'll write here only, it will be very clear cut for you. Row changing to column. What is your row? Root 3, 2, 3. Second row changing to column. It is 2, minus 1.5, minus 1. Third row changing to third column. 3, minus 1, 1. So as you can see, when you got your A transpose, you are getting the same. There is no difference only, right? So this is nothing here. It is symmetric. Hence, A transpose is equal to A is symmetric matrix. Understood? What do you mean by symmetric matrix? Your given matrix, finding its transpose, you will get the same. See, elements, they have not changed. Your row you have converted to column, or column, write it in a row. Similar, you are getting, equal it is. Okay. Just pause the videos and note it down everything properly. Next is skew symmetric matrices. What skew symmetric matrices will tell? Let's see. A square matrix A is equal to Aij is said to be skew symmetric matrix if A transpose will be equal to minus of A, right? So whatever you'll get A finding its transpose, it should be in negative of that. Means you have to just multiply minus sign or get minus sign common. Such a way you have to do it. That is, Aij should be equal to minus of Aj for all possible values of I and j. In skew symmetric matrix, one term is there, that is what? All diagonal elements are 0. Means all diagonal elements will be your 0. Rest will be positive negatives. Let's again consider example. For example, B I'll take. B is equal to, say diagonal elements will be 0, so our first term will be 0, right? Like this diagonal, 0, E, F. Here I am taking minus E. Here also 0, minus E, 0, G. And you have here minus F, minus G. Here also 0. So this is your given B. Suppose this is given B. See how it is this matrix. If you can see this matrix, diagonal elements are 0, and you can see it is kind of a sandwich. If you place over upon this E, F, G, but just signs negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. Okay. So B. Now we'll find B transpose and see. B transpose. What B transpose you have to do? Row, write it in a column wise. So how it will be? 0, E, F. Second row it will be minus E, 0, G. Third row minus F, minus G, 0. This is your B transpose. If you can see now, your B is this and your B transpose is this. And what your skew symmetric matrix tells? It tells A transpose should be equal to minus of A. Means your B transpose should be minus of B. So what you will do is, taking minus outside, means minus you are multiplying to each number. So wherever minus will be there, it becomes plus. Wherever plus is there, it becomes minus. For suppose 0 minus 0 is 0. Minus of minus E, minus into minus plus, plus E. Minus into minus plus F. Plus into minus, so this becomes minus E, 0. Minus into minus plus G. Minus into F is minus F. Minus into G is minus G, 0. So here you can see you are getting same. So finally you can write B transpose is equal to minus of B is skew symmetric. I hope it is clear for you how you have to do skew symmetric and your symmetric. Okay, it's not a very big thing. It's very simple. This will be helpful in your examples, for the coming examples. So I have shown you. Next, we'll head up to one theorem. Theorem 1, I think I have 2 theorems right now. Later, one more we will see. So these theorems we will do. And as usual, these theorems are also important part. Okay. So theorem 1, statement you can see here. for any square matrix A with real number entries, A plus A matrix is symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Means what they are telling you? They are telling you it is a square matrix. A plus A transpose you have to show is as symmetric and A minus A transpose as skew symmetric. Like previously I just took an example, like say I had taken B and I had found out B transpose. Like this you have to do it this. Okay. So we'll see the proof. You can note down the theorem statement and simultaneously proof. Okay. So we'll start the proof. So proof, I'll take let whatever they have given, I'll take this as B. Let B is equal to A plus A transpose. So this I have to show it is a symmetric matrix. So B, I have this. And our symmetric matrix, what it tells? It tells B transpose should be equal to B, right? Our symmetric matrix tells this, B transpose should be equal to B. So we have here B they have given. We'll first find our B transpose. So you can write B transpose. See, B's elements are what? A plus A transpose whole transpose. B transpose. What is B? A plus A transpose, right? A plus A transpose you have to find. And here we'll make use of our properties, right? Because without the help of properties we cannot move further. So here this I can write it as B transpose is equal to A transpose plus A transpose of transpose. Why I am writing like this? I have already one property. What is that? A plus B whole transpose is equal to what? A transpose plus B transpose. So here same it is, right? A plus A transpose, the whole transpose will be A transpose plus B transpose. What is B transpose? A transpose of transpose. Next what it will be? B transpose will be equal to A transpose plus A. A transpose of transpose is equal to A, right? Even this is our property. What it tells? A transpose of whole transpose is nothing but it is equal to A. So at last you can see B transpose, this I can write as A plus A transpose, right? I can write it like this, right? As you write A plus B is equal to B plus A. In the same way, A transpose plus A can be written as A plus A transpose, and this is nothing but equal to your B. This is nothing but equal to B. So you can see B transpose is equal to B. At end you can write, you can make like this, B is equal to A plus A transpose is symmetric matrix. You can write it. Okay. Just pause it and note it down. Very simple. Okay. For either 2 marks or 4 marks they may ask you the theorem. So last we can write this sentence. Therefore B is equal to A plus A transpose is symmetric matrix. We have shown for symmetric. Now you have to show for skew symmetric in the same pattern. You can take C is equal to A minus A transpose. They have given you, right? A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. You have to show this. So next what you have to do is, however skew symmetric matrix, what it tells definition, it is C transpose should be equal to minus of C, right? So first you have to find C transpose. C transpose will be A minus A transpose the whole transpose. And this also how I'll write? A transpose minus of A transpose of transpose. Why? Which property? Which property? Same. A plus B whole transpose is as A transpose plus B transpose. This is same. Because for negatives, how you can write negative? You can write it like this, right? A plus of minus B whole transpose is nothing. A transpose plus of minus B transpose of transpose. At the end what you'll get? A transpose plus into minus is B transpose of transpose. So here directly I have written A transpose minus A transpose of whole transpose. Because property you have in addition and here it is subtraction, and for subtraction also we are using it same. And your doubt will be how for subtraction we can use. We can use like this, right? We can place plus and minus sign you can use inside. And the same, what the property tells? A transpose plus B transpose minus B transpose of transpose. Then you can multiply, plus into minus becomes minus, right? You can note it down as a reference for this all. So C transpose, you have got A transpose minus A transpose of transpose. And A transpose of transpose is nothing but it is A, right? Why? Because this also property we have what? A transpose of whole transpose is equal to A. Now you have C transpose equal to A transpose minus A. But here C is what? A minus A transpose. And what your skew symmetric matrix tells? C transpose should be equal to minus of C. So here what we will do? We will multiply our minus sign, minus of, then you can write first A minus A transpose. You are taking minus common, you can shift it like this. When you are taking minus common, automatically it will changes. Why? Because when you multiply, you should get the same. See, minus into A, this is minus. Minus into minus becomes plus A transpose, right? C transpose will be equal to minus of C. C transpose is equal to minus of C. So this you can do it as a bracket, and at the end you can write, therefore C is equal to A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. So this ends your proof for the theorem. Okay, should be very careful enough while doing it. Please note it down properly, and you can mark it as important. This theorem, just mark it. You can mark this. You can put stars or anything. Just make it as a important hashtag. You put star. You put whatever. We'll see one more theorem. Next is theorem 2. Any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. The proof. This proof is very simple. It is just writing the sentences. So proof, you can write it. Let A be a square matrix. Let A be a square matrix. Then we can write A is equal to half of symmetric matrix plus half of skew symmetric matrix. Okay. Now from the above theorem, from your above theorem, see, when you are writing in exam, you have to mention the theorem statement. Now here I am just writing from theorem 1. Okay. In your notes, if you are writing 1, okay, write it 1. But during exams time, you cannot write 1. You have to write this whole statement, because you know which is theorem 1. But the examiner or the one who is evaluating your paper, he doesn't know which is the theorem 1. Theorem 1, it is in your notes. But in your exam paper, they will be not knowing what is theorem 1. So you have to write the statement. So you have to by heart this statement. Okay. So from theorem 1, you can write, we know that A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix, and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Again you can write, since you have one property, K into A of transpose is what? K A transpose, right? K into A transpose. So it follows that half A plus A transpose is symmetric matrix and half of A minus A transpose is skew symmetric matrix. Okay. Now why they have taken half? Because they have taken half itself. There's no any justification for this, but if you just add up and all, you will get only 1. So they have taken it half, so that where clarification, if in fractions also you can take. Problems are based like this only, so just take it, don't go in a deep why just half they have taken. You can just write it down. There is no such clarification for it. Okay, so you see here, by taking half A plus A matrix, A minus A matrix, this is symmetric, this is skew symmetric from your previous theorem. And you have one more property, that is K into A matrix is equal to K into A transpose is equal to K into A transpose. So if this is symmetric, then this whole term also will be symmetric matrix. If this is skew symmetric matrix, this whole term will be a skew symmetric matrix. So that only sentences we have written. In this theorem only sentences you have to write. There is no such proof as the previous one. Because of that only extension it is, only that much. Only this is like kind of a formula type for you. Okay. At last you can write any square matrix can be expressed. This only you can just at last you can write it. Okay. Just you can write here. Therefore, and write down this. Any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. Okay. You have to write this. Write this sentence here at the last. Therefore, any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. This ends the proof of this theorem too. And even this theorem is important. So just note it down. Okay. Whichever I am telling you important, please focus on it. Okay. And mark it wherever I am telling you to mark. Based on that theorem, I have taken an example. Express the matrix B is equal to 2, minus 1, 1, minus 2, 3, minus 2, minus 4, 4, minus 3 as the sum of symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. Okay. And such examples are important, and again it will be asked for your 5 marks questions. Usually 5. Sometimes it can come under 4 also, but such are important. So I'll just show one so that during exercise part you can understand it and you can solve it. Now sum of symmetric and skew symmetric you have seen. Sum means how it is, how they had shown. Now in previously we had done how it was. We had taken B is equal to how it was, half A plus A matrix plus half A minus A matrix. This is your nothing but it is your sum, right? This you have to show. Means half of this plus half of this you have to get. When you add up, you should get the same. When you add or whatever the matrix which you get, when you add, you have to get the actual matrix what they have given you. Sorry, I'll take this as A on D so that it will be easy. Okay. So accordingly only we have to do. We have to find for this its transpose, find for this its transpose. You should show whether it is symmetric or skew. First and foremost, we will write we have whatever they have given you. Just note it down. You have written your B. You have to first find your B transpose. As you can see here, you need first B transpose. So you can write here B transpose. How do you find B transpose? Rows should write in a column wise. So how it would be 2, minus 2, minus 4, first row. Second row, write in a second column. Minus 1, 3, 4. Third row in a third column. 1, minus 2, minus 3. So this is your B transpose. So you have got B and B transpose. Next what you have to do? First we will find our half A plus A transpose. So how it will be? We will take here one more term. Let P is equal to half into B plus B transpose. B plus B transpose. We have taken this as B, right? So first we will do this half. Okay. What is your B? Your B is this. So you can just write here. See, here addition is there. So at a time you can do, or separately first find this and then you can substitute in this. Anyhow, how you feel comfortable. Okay. What is my B? B, you see, 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3. This is your B, and you have your plus B transpose. This is your B transpose. 2 minus 1 1 minus 2 3 minus 2 minus 4 4 minus 3. Okay. This you have to first add it. So all of you do the additions. Everyone do addition. How it will be? 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 2 plus of minus 1 is how much? Minus 2 plus of minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 is your minus 3. Minus 4 plus of 1 is again minus 3. Minus 1 plus of minus 2 is, here also you will get minus 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 4 plus of minus 2 you will get 2. Next is 1 plus of minus 4 is again minus 3. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2. Minus 3 plus of minus 3. Plus into minus is minus only. So minus 3 is minus 6. Please be careful with your signs. Okay. Now next, multiply this half to inside for each term. So how you will get? 4 divided by 2 minus 3 divided by 2 minus 3 divided by 2. Right, like this one, right? 1 into 4 is 4 only. Now 1 minus 3 is minus 3. Here also minus 3 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2. Similar way. Minus 3 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2. Minus 6 divided by 2. This is your matrix after multiplying. It is your matrix P. So what you will get? 2 1s are 2 2s are, again where 2 1s are 2 3s are, 2 1s are 2 1s are, where it gets cut off here, 2 1s are 2 3s are. So your final answer, just write it. So this is your final answer. So finally you have got P, and what you have to do, you have to show this as your symmetric matrix, right? This we have taken as P, you have find it out. This whole you have to show as a symmetric matrix. So you have to find now P transpose. For symmetric is what? P transpose should be equal to P. This is your symmetric, right? So P transpose, row becomes your column. So how you will write? 2 minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2. Second row, second column. Minus 3 by 2, 3. Correct, it is right. I think I have to write it down. It's okay. 3, and here you have 1. Next you have third row, third column. Minus 3 by 2. You have 1 and you have minus 3. You can see your P is equal to, this is nothing but this is equal, these are same, right? 2 minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2, 3 1, 3 by 2 1 minus 3, right? So this is nothing but this is equal to P itself. Therefore P transpose is equal to P. So you can write thus P, which is nothing but half B plus B transpose, is a symmetric matrix. Is a symmetric matrix. Okay. I hope it is clear now how you have to do. In the same way, find for skew symmetric. This we had taken as P. This we will take it as Q. Okay, you can write. Also, let Q is equal to half B minus B transpose. Find this in the similar way. So you can write Q is equal to half. First your B, what was your B? It is 2 minus 1, 1. Then you have minus 2, 3, minus 2, minus 4, 4 minus 3 minus B transpose. It was 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3. So subtract and see what you'll get the answer. Just get it, all of you. See whether all of you have got like this or no. See, here I am putting brackets so that you shouldn't get confused, because half is for whole. Okay, half is for full. So I am putting brackets. How I am writing? Write in the same way. See whether you have got same or no. Diagonals you will get 0, and here see skew symmetric matrix, how I have said you. Numbers should be same but opposites. Plus minus plus minus plus minus. You will get this. Next what? Multiply half to the whole part. Shall I write here only? I will write here itself. Okay. So if you do, how you will get? 0 by 2 is 0. Here you will be having minus 1 by 2. Minus 5 by 2. Next is 1 by 2. 0. 6 by 2. Okay, and later 5 by 2 minus 6 by 2, and you have 0. So like this, if you multiply, when you multiply like this, where you get here 2 1s are 2 3s are 2 1s are 2 minus 3s are. So lately write your properly this Q matrix. So Q you have got. Now you have to show this as a skew symmetric matrix. And how skew symmetric matrix tells? A transpose should be equal to minus of A. So you should get Q transpose should be equal to minus of Q. So now we will find our Q transpose. So Q transpose will be what? Row convert into column. 0, minus 1 by 2 and minus 5 by 2. Second row 1 by 2. 0, and here you have 3. Third row 5 by 2 minus 3 0. So this is your Q transpose, but you are not getting as minus Q. To get minus Q, what I have to do? I have to take minus sign outside, right? Like this only we have done now. So here all I am doing, take your minus sign outside. So wherever minus it is, that becomes plus. Wherever plus, that becomes minus. So here 0 remains 0. So this becomes minus of 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2. Minus into minus plus 1 by 2. 0 minus into minus plus 3. Minus into minus plus 5 by 2. Minus into plus is minus 3 0. So this you can see same you are getting it as a Q. So you can write Q transpose is equal to minus of, this is nothing but Q, right? So at last you can write therefore Q is equal to half B minus B transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Okay. So you have got symmetric and skew means you have showed it. Your P is, that is half B plus B transpose is a symmetric matrix. Half B minus B transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Now did you understand the theorem? The theorem I had shown you. This is symmetric and the other one is skew symmetric. Therefore at the end any square matrix can be expressed as sum. Now to express it as sum, so finally P and Q you have to add it and the answer should be your actual matrix B. So how you will do? Now you can write P plus Q. What is your P? Write down P matrix and add plus Q. Write it all of you. See P plus Q, this is your P plus Q. Now add this and see what you will get. All of you do it. See after adding whether you have got this or no. 2 minus 2 minus here. Minus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4 by 2 you will get. 2 1s are 2 2s are, it get cancelled. So add it properly and you have to get this thing, and this is nothing but your actual matrix. Question they have given you this only, right? See when you do sum you are getting the same. So therefore P plus Q is equal to B. B is represented as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. You can write it, therefore B is represented as symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. At the end just write that sentence. Okay, I hope now you have cleared with that theorem part what I had meant while your proof in your sentences. It means this only. Okay, to look it is very lengthy, but it is very simple and very easy. Yeah? So let's wind up for today's. We'll continue with tomorrow. Okay, thank you students.